Wagwan boys. Who am I? It is me. Who is me? Yeah, that's right, you know who it is. I don't even need to tell you. Alright. We are at a new track for this video. I don't think I've done a video here. Where is this track? Buckmore Park. With a capital B and a P. Alright. So, haven't been here since February. And that was in the Club 100 carts. So, not too much, got cobwebs in my system, if that makes sense. But you know what? Yeah, I'm a pro driver, so it doesn't matter. So, you know, gonna get my bearings again. I'm behind this lad. Okay, this lad here, yeah. Alright. So y'all know Max in his grey suit and his like the same helmet as this kid's got. The way I was thinking, I was looking at this kid. I'm like, he looks like if Max was an angel. Well, you know, as you know, that's quite push. You know, I love you, Max. But this kid was like the dark angel of Max. That was the way I was sort of looking at it, and I don't know why. But why am I thinking of his dad as a dark angel? What the fuck? Anyway, right, immediately get past him, and I think this was good that that my first laps back was me and my own sort of. Me in the track, I was pulling away from people behind me. No one in front of me. I'm just doing laps by myself. I'm not chasing someone, so I'm not like I'm chasing someone and I'm just sort of like I'm following their lines and then making tweaks to them to make myself like do it better. But if I'm doing like if I'm just banging out laps by myself, I'm getting a gauge for the track. I'm feeling the track. I'm like seeing how warm it is now. I mean, yellow flags there, so I kind of like ruined my progress already. Because this kid's car like broke down. Yeah, it's just a bit of a shame. For this format, it's 4-minute practice, 3 heats and a final. We had 2 red flags. Wow, fuck, I spoiled it. We might have had a bit of delay later on. I don't know what that delay is. Don't know. Don't ask me. So my camera was left on for longer than it should have been, and it ran out of charge for the 3rd heat. But I did get the final, and that's something I don't usually do. So what can I say? I'm a bit cool. Alright. So coming into these 2 first corners, I touched the brake ever so slightly and throw it into the right. I think like a lot of people will probably be able to help me improve on my lines here. Oh yeah, another yellow flag there, but. I am not as nearly experienced as this, I'll say that for a minute. That I feel like this track is a track I would like to master. This is going to be my 2nd home track, because we're coming back to Club 100 here in November. That'll be fairly interesting. But yeah, see that like, this corner, this downhill is very interesting. So there's a bunch of different ways you can do it. I mean, this kid just. Yo, he just fucking went. Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna try and, if there's no yellow flags, I'm gonna try and talk over this lap here. So, coming across the line, get as far left as you can, slight touch of the brake, then throw it in right, right to 2, oh no, I skipped ahead, I need to like look at what I do. So, anyway, that was the end of practice. Yeah, I think I was 3rd fastest, I did a 50.5, which is pretty slow. My fastest is a 49.2, or 49.3. It's a low 49. There's been, I think the track record's like a 48.8, maybe 48.7. But that's with like people at 40 kg and I'm 66 kilograms. So me doing a 49.2, so not bad, yeah. So we're gonna go to the race start here in a minute. It's all random grids, so there's no qualifying. So you have a back start, a middle start, and a front start. But it's sort of randomised. There's Clinton. Yeah, he's like, oh Aaron, I see you recording. I'm like, I see you studying me recording. Anyway, alright, behind the Dark Angel of Max, and my championship rival that isn't my championship rival yet is up there starting in 2nd place, so that's quite the dream for him. Getting off well. I have very good starts here. I feel like I can get off the line really quickly. I'm gonna try and get to the inside line immediately and get come up the field very fast. Alright, Thomas Lincoln's already gone. Look at this. What is this? I thought my start's really this easy. But I'm on the outside here, going 3 wide. I'm going to get shoved that one, get hit. Oh, I didn't get hit there, okay. Yeah, we'll try and power around the outside there. Can't quite go for it there. Let's go for a switchback. No, not again, and power. Alright, so now we're just sort of slotting in. I'm just sort of trying to see my way past this guy. Oh, it's not quite enough room or momentum to go down the inside there. But again, good exit around there, but I push going to the back of him. And for some reason, he doesn't defend the inside, which is know, fair play, I'm going to go for the inside, he's going to be on my left here. We're trying to get the momentum coming out of the corner, looking forward, I'm confident, I know I was feeling confident. I went to turn in, and I think it was still there. That was bad on my part that I turned in too early. But now I've got quite, I think there's a couple of inexperienced people here, so they might slow us up but take each other out at the same time, so just going to take my time here, trying to maintain getting a better exit. I do get the better exit, but they have just enough momentum to stay on my left. So now we're 3 wide and we get smacked on the run and we get pushed out onto the grass. Oh, the grass is sucking me in. We're lucky we only give it a quick kiss and run away with it. Alright, so now we're behind 1-3 and something else, I'm not really sure. Coming down Slime Sweep, I want to say, I'm not very sure. Alright, now I'm still learning the track. What I needed to do there was break along the curve, just all straight line it, come out to a nice left and throw it in for like a right, and try and get the traction down so I can completely power out of it. Not quite there. I'm going to go around the outside of this guy, I'm not really sure. I just keep trying to make sure my head's forward. Oh, that was it. That was the one that I didn't give enough space from. That was my bad. I kind of got away with that quite well. Getting a nice inside line, I think there's people behind me. But that was the thing there. And the Dark Angel was going into the back of my boy Mark there. And then so they sort of like pile drive me out the way. No biggie, it's alright. I'm still finding my feet here, almost get a nice undercurrent in there, but he gets some good momentum around the outside, so he can drive off. Yeah, so at this point I'm thinking, okay, I haven't made the ground, I haven't got up the order quite as much as I'd like to. I'm still finding my bearings around this track. It's weird, I feel like if I go to the track for the first time, I can perform better than if I was to return at a track after a long time. I don't know why that is. Maybe there's some sort of psychologist in the viewers that can, like, you know, boss me at DMs. But yeah, we're just gonna sit here. These two in front of us, they're probably more experienced out of all these most drivers in the field. 6 was a bit reckless, I'm not gonna lie. He did like to throw himself about, but that's not to worry. He's gonna go up inside, the turns into the outside, gets the move done fairly easy there. One's gonna go for a turn overtake. Go on, son. Yo, you know what I mean? That man's not even got his own suit, doesn't even care. He's overtaking. Looking to the outside, he's just not going to overtake on the outside, so there's no point. I didn't have the momentum to try that. Still trying to find my braking points, and it didn't quite work. I get a good exit out of here, and he's going to look to the outside. I'm going to look to the outside, and them two are going to sort of get entangled up with each other. Nice exit from me there. I'm going to go and stay on the outside again. Same move I did to him about 2 laps earlier. Giving this guy more space this time, rides in that curve. That is. Right, now I'm back behind 1. I theoretically should have taken this corner way faster so I could have got past him way quicker. Because in sprint racing you kind of want to make the ground, you want to get through the pack as fast as possible. As you can see, the top 2 have really gone past this hairpin now, which is kind of bad. Need to get right up with him. We're going to get a nice undercut on him and power away. Hopefully I should be able to. Yeah, now behind Mark, and I'm going to have to chase after him here. He's going to take a few laps, but you know, we're going to get there eventually, hopefully. Getting better at the downhill from that. But when I first came, I was always going sideways through it. I was all over the place. I'm slowly getting the bearings of that. Better than doing like 360 turns every time. Right. Not too much going on at the moment, just chasing them now. We're going to have a few laps here of like just banging up quick laps. They're going to start battling anyway, so it's going to be quite right for me. Going to back them right up into me. Martin looks inside, doesn't quite want to do it there. Yo, he's going to do the puck seed, or whatever we call it. Oh, that was brilliant. Right, so he looks to the outside, maybe try and go for an undercut. He's looking for it. No, I'm not quite. It's weird, looking at the camera, it looks like I'm way further back. But when I'm like actually like driving, it looks like I'm a lot closer to perception. Coming down Slime Sweep again, I'm hoping I'm saying that right, otherwise I'm just butchering it completely. Oh, Mark goes down the inside there, he's going to upset, fire some momentum. That's going to allow me to get right out to the back of him really quickly here, get a good exit out here so I can get the power down early and try and build up my speed faster than they can. Look over shoulder, see who's behind me, no one's really there, so it's alright. I'm going to sit in the slipstream here, even though there's not much of a slipstream going, so there's not much wind. If I was going to look, no, I'm not quite going to go for it. That kind of threw me off for some reason, like, oh shit. Am I going to go for a dive here? No, there's no point. Or I just would have gone to the side of Mark and that would have been the end of that. Looking for an overtake here, and we're going to try. No, they went into that corner way better than me there. They turned in earlier, which went, and got the traction a lot earlier, so that probably benefited them quite significantly. Coming down Slime Sweep once again, trying to find my braking point, still learning. a lot of like the engine wasn't really going off there, so you can sort of hear that I was kind of like coasting for that. I'm gonna go over the inside here in a second. I want to say Garden, but I don't know who it is. Now we're behind Mark. Mark, I don't know if you're watching this, but I'm coming for you. Alright, yo, you ain't gonna get away from me. I'm chasing you down. Look at this. Look at this bit. Alright. Nice tap, floor, foot all the way down, and the catch right to the back. Look over your shoulder. Okay, he didn't look over his shoulder. He's a confident driver. Oh dear. I get a better exit out of him then. Oh, now he's looking over. Oh, he's scared. Scared him. Going right where I want him. Looking out to the inside there, for some reason I shouldn't really. Alright, so take a nice defensive line now. I'm going to get a better exit out of him. I'm going to try. Am I going to go for the inside here? Yes, I am. Doesn't defend it, makes it easy work for both of us, so we don't spend too much time battling. And now there's. Okay, let's have a look at how many minutes there are. There's going to be a massive bore to the left, not that red one. Yeah, good luck if you can see that. It's like a minute 20 maybe. So we've got like 3 laps to try and catch up to the top 2. This is around no one can have to put in that. That marker's going to. Yeah, he's going to do that. That was a bit of a mad one. Yeah, but now they're starting to come into our sights. Before now there was beyond the hairpin, and now they're in sights of the hairpin. So using my track to measure my gap between us. I'm going to floor it out the corner. Sorry, out the corner. Nah, I'm going to lift off through the corner. What am I talking about? I don't even know what I'm talking about. Alright. I haven't done it. Oh my god. At this point in the race, I shouldn't have been doing anything. No. Right, I'm catching it. What am I doing with my tyres? My tyres are toasty. That's what they are. They're fucking toasty. They're warm and they're like really fast. You know? Final lap. I mean, unless they're gonna take a choke round, I'm kind of got an easy third here. I'm confident in myself that I won't make any mistakes. But yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a madness here. He's defending quite hard here, so you know it would be nice if one of them can bomb the other one out. They're getting closer to us, like that drawing, like bishop, I'm trying to reel them back. That's so sweet for the last time on P1. Or am I going to be able to catch up to them? Get a good exit out of here, or they're getting right close. They must have to go sideways on a straight for me to catch up now, but you know, we dropped down to like 9th or whatever and came back to 3rd. I'll take it. My first race back, and it's going to be a good one. Cross the line. Yeah, had a bit of a like a. That didn't quite go as planned. I kind of wanted to get up the front, get in the top 3 within like the first minute or 2. A nice little shake of the hand, Mark there. That was wholesome. That's wholesome. You know, good guy. I rate him. Alright, here we are for starting 15th out of 16. I know, quite the incredible thing. I'd have to do a madness of a race here to get high up, even with like the field being mixed of good and inexperienced drivers. I'm gonna have to do a lot here. It's going to be a pretty amazing race, but I'm gonna give it my all. God, the lights look pretty tonight, don't they? Oh, green light, here we are, and away we go. Put my foot all the way down, I'm getting a good start compared to 18. The Dark Angel is here again. He is shining in his full black suit, and shining black and red. Right, that guy just goes extremely slowly, I avoided him. They're going to look to the inside here, get up on the inside again this time. 4 places and 2 corners. Oh, look at this gaggle of people. Oh my god. I ride the curb there to try and like, avoid somebody. I think I've done that quite significantly, but now I'm 3 wide into a hairpin. That's not going to end well. I kind of back out there to try and get a better exit. Now these guys are 3 wide. Oh my god, there are people everywhere. Thomas now gets into the middle of 2 of them. He's now to the left and right. Well, that guy goes spinning. Oh my god. I don't know how to 6. I don't know how I've done this, but I don't know, 7. No, I'm 7. No, I'm 6. Okay, there's people driving all over the place. Holy moly. Right, they're all going to get caught up in each other. I'm going to try and see if I can overtake it. I spot that red flag. I'm like, oh, good damn. That guy puts his hand as well, so there's a lot of people seeing this. I put my hand up and slow right down. I look behind me. There is a train of about 11 carts. That was kind of a madness. And there was confusion because the top 7 all pulled away. And we was all like slowed right down. I'm like, you know what? Just stop. If the race still going, they're going to have to red flag it anyway because there's like 12 carts of us. I've just stopped. I looked at my dad, he's like, what happened? I'm like, I don't know, mate, I'm not gonna lie. Right. There's a red flag, we're gonna have a full restart. That means the grid has to line up again. God dear. That was a madness. That was a madness. Right. I'm looking around, oh see look. What'd you do in a red flag? You stop and you wait. Time was still ticking though, so I'm not sure anyway. Like 99 and 15. Clinton tells everyone to like shut the fuck up and stop driving like dickheads. It's alright mate, I won't. I've got good plans for this race. Look into the lights. I've got my foot ever so slightly on the throttle, so it's giving me like a nice tick of wherever it is. Alright, good start again. I'm behind 18 once again, but we have to overtake. There's gonna be a slow car coming up here. I don't know why he just doesn't get this far. He just seems to want to go. That's alright, so I'm following for 18 here. I'm getting inside, I'm like halfway through the field already. Someone spins and Thomas Langford gets like sort of caught out there. That means if we go around the outside, sort of side by side with him here, but you know, I'm gonna get a good exit and we're gonna have to power around the outside. 118 in front of us now. Not too much. My dispatcher's got pretty big. Garper's inside here. He's not really gonna fire too much, it's gonna be alright. 14 and 18. Oh my god, 18's got to go for a mad dive. Oh my god. I'm gonna go up the inside of both of them here. And hang on a minute. What am I doing? One lap I went up 14 space. No, 13 space. I don't know. Alright, wherever the mass is for that one, that was madness. I'm in 2nd place. All I gotta do now is just catch up to the lead. Beautiful. But this guy had a pretty quick kart, I think. And Buckmore was like genuinely really good for like equal karts and that. But tonight there was a few I don't know what the word is. It's like when it's like hang on a minute. An outlier, that's the one. Alright. Yeah, there was an outlier for this one. There was like 4 outliers or something. That's funny, I think 4 was one of the outliers as well. Yeah, I feel like I was catching up to him quickly, but there was a few laps where it was like he really pulled away for some reason. And I wasn't really too sure as to why that was. I feel like I was pretty consistent. So I was like, what's this about? Yeah, I mean, look at that. He was just going on straight on my knees. Alright, so, you know, this race is going to be pretty, cat chasing mice kind of thing, mate. Watch it for hours, looks kind of fun, but in reality it's just sort of chasing. Jump cut. Jump cut. Jump cut. Jump cut. Ah, smashed it. Or wizard. Alright, we're kind of catching a right to the back of it, but now the Dark Angel for Max Alter is now right onto the back of me. He's in a very quick kart, and he's going to kind of see if he can try and overtake me. But now I've made some good ground on number 7, so I'm like, okay. Hopefully I can get in front of 7. 7 and the guy behind me can battle quite a bit. And I should be honky-dory to win this race. I would like a win, because wherever you finish in the race is determines your final. Good final decision. So I can feel him on the back of me here. He's letting me know he's there by tapping my rear end vigorously, you know, right that one down for your right foots. Right, getting right up behind 7 here. I'm not right behind him, I'm just trying to make myself feel better for the fact it took someone to catch up to me. Hey, The guy behind hasn't gone for an overtake just yet, but we're coming to closing stages of his race, and if I need to like catch up to that, it needs to be soon. I need to do an overtake quickly. But you know, if he's doing fairly consistent laps compared to me, like, oh, there's the overtake. All right, I'm shaking the head. I'm like, bro, there was no need to do that because we could like, you could have pushed me, like I could have overtaken him, and you could have came second. Could have been in my shadow kind of thing. But you know, if you want to try and take all the glory, go for it. Right, so now 18's got in front of me. He's going to try and pull away and catch up to the leader. And I'm like, that's right. If this guy's a bit reckless, and you know, he might. I'm going to go for a turning move. I was having none of that, and I'm kind of shooting myself in the foot here. But you know, got to do it. You know what I mean? Oh, and he's back on my outside there. It's like, oh, I'm just thinking. I'm trying to tell myself, like, you know, just let him go. You know, he clearly wants it more. There he is. There he goes. I mean, I go, Aaron. Just let the man go. But it was weird because I'm sitting, I'm like, I'm not gonna like let someone beat me on the pure basis that their car's faster. But the way I should have thought of it is, okay, he's got a faster car, he's gonna get a bit cocky. He might do like a ridiculous move and overtake the leader, and then they might smash each other both out. That didn't. That was unfortunate. Yeah. The guy just. Anyway, that happened. 18's now in front of me, so I let him pass. That's what it was. Oh, Aaron, shut the fuck up. Alright. I'm trying to sit in this guy toe again. I think this is the final lap. I'm not sure. I think if I see what that ball is, I think my main contact warning that I got for, you know, menacingly attacking that guy. But it's alright. So I'm gonna try and win this race, you know. I mean, the gap literally hasn't been any different from the second lap. But at least there's someone else in here now to try and like overtake it. But now, in the closing stages here, I'm gonna have to just try and keep up my cool. I know my stronger voice are in my coolness, which is wrong. This is where the skill comes into it, not the dark one. That's not the skill. What's your skill gap? This is how it starts. Man, that guy's so good at this game. Jesus Christ. Do you see that technique he used when he was putting that corner? And like compared to me? Oh my god, his skill's really good. Yeah, anyway. My skill comes a bit more back into it, you know. Just... Alright, I think... Alright, we've got 3 more laps minimum. So let's keep with him. And we're slowly drawing him back in. This guy's going to catch up to him faster, which kind of like, it could mean that if he goes for an overtake, I could overtake both of them at the same time, and then do a mega finish, you know what I mean? Or maybe let's build it. And just sit in the water. Look over the shoulder there to see if anyone's chasing me. No one's really chasing me. I think that's the final lap. Yeah, it's the final lap. Okay, well. That skill gap yet again really improved myself. Well, I wanted this guys like what was I saying? I can't remember. Anyway, I'm gonna try and stay with him in the corners because I'm just clearly gaining so much here. Yeah, the second hairpin I was a bit of a weak point, but I'm not really sure why. It's such a wide corner, so I didn't really know how that of a wide entry you actually take. Usually my driving style is like throw the car in. But if it's a corner where you got sort of more like drag out the steering. But anyway, 18's going to try and look for a overtake. He's going to go for a late dive down the inside. He's going to push 7 now. And I'm going to overtake 7 here. I'm like, whoa. Whoa. When that could be a bit more aggressive when you both spun out, that would be great for me. But I didn't really, you know, I shook my head, but bro, like 15 to second on that. That was pretty impressive. Across the line, I'm like, whoa. That was pretty nice. But you know, the guy beat me, fair play, you know. Everyone has a good car at the end of the day, everyone has to make the most of it. You can't, you're not going to slow down just because you have a good car, because that's kind of taking the piss, right, you know. Yeah. Should have recorded Heat 3, I think Heat 3 I came second yet again. I was leading, anyway I started second, was leading 99% of it. 2 laps to go, Thomas overtook me. Well, Tom, I'm not really sure what he prefers. Oh god, mate, if you're watching, you know, just let me know if it's Tom, Thomas, Jaw, I don't know, whatever you preferred. But yeah, mate, well, I've practiced this already. I'm gonna click into the car.
be fair, you're in 18. So
Alright. The pre-race chat.
yeah.
I'm gonna get some inspirational words here. I'm gonna get some advice. We're gonna talk about a game plan here, maybe. I don't know.
Try not to battle too much at the beginning, we'll pull away, yeah?
Yeah, I got you.
Got you, fam. Right, second piece of advice incoming.
Get behind him,
Yeah.
take him out.
Right, we've got all the advice we need. It's both it's so contradicting of each other. If that's the right word. I don't know. One's telling me to be aggressive. The other one's be like, no, just relax a bit. But a boss man is giving us the information. Right, look into the lights here. Try and get a good start. Foot all the way down. I had 4 here, so this race should have been easier for me. Because 4 was the quickest car of the day, and I should have made the most of it. But anyway, we come around the track, instantly noticing from the first lot of corners how cold the tyres were, because it was getting really dark towards the end. And the track temperature just faded so fast. I'm like, okay, we're going to have to do a madness and make the tyres toasty. You know, loyal subscribers, toasty. Say it with me, come on. Toasty. You know, yeah, that's it. Anyway, right. The thing is though, covers it, I broke. And I couldn't really it was weird, I didn't have, it felt like I didn't have much control of the car. Like, I could use my insane skill here and pull away. Like, this is, like, my skill generally comes out here when I put my foot down. But yeah, it was weird, coming into the corners, it was like, the tyres constantly felt cold. Which is a bit weird, I didn't really know how to, like, counter that. And, like, me and Thomas were supposed to, like, pull away from everyone. I was just backing him into everyone, so he was going to start attacking me soon, but I didn't get my shit together. So, yeah, that was a bit big. Yeah, coming down the hill again, my brake, I was skidding. Like, I was just all over the place. Like, I could not keep control of it. It was so strange. So I could hear him like right behind me. He wasn't really attacking me too much yet, so it was alright. I get a bit wide there, so he's like, I kind of have to momentum, so it didn't really matter how badly I took that corner, so I just pulled away. But yeah, it was like, so I'm like, okay, second lap, definitely feeling it here. Hopefully the tyres warm up pretty soon, and I can like Lewis Hamilton this and pull away from it. But I think actually I was Lewis Hamilton. The bottom of my tyres are gone. I think I just had no grip. They weren't even toasting. It was like, you know, when you put them in and you put it up to check and it's still the same as it was 10 seconds ago when you last checked because you're an impatient fuck and really want to toast. That's what it felt like. That's genuinely what it felt like. Like, we're coming into this is where I really felt it. So, my line was all over the place. I think I'm gonna look over my shoulder here. Yeah, I see he's gonna go for an overtake and just start defending. I'm like, sorry bro, this is how it's gonna be. So yeah, I'm gonna have to try and defend. But yeah, we'll have to have some pretty. But it's better than me just pulling away and winning. I'm not gonna lie, like, it was fun to defend, but also terrifying. So I really wanted to win. I'm a round down anyway. There's like 8 rounds, and I want to win this championship. But I've already shot myself in the foot by missing the first round of the season. So you know, I'm committed to that. But anyway. He's still behind us now. That's what we need. That's what we need. We need to keep that all the way through to the end. To get that very cool plastic, the golden, made up gold trophy. Look at my shoulder here. Yeah, I to take semi-defensive line. Because I could pull away, but it was like it wasn't enough. Like I needed to be like, I think we're hitting like 49.7s at this point, but I needed to be doing like 49.5s, so I could like be breaking 3/10 per lap, and 10 laps. That's gonna be like 2 seconds. Yeah. Don't know. Alright, catch up to back market traffic already, and I'm like, oh please, my friend, have some mercy. I'm struggling as it is. I do not need you to like make this any. I didn't really know what to do there, so I just sort of slowed down and didn't slow down, and then I got Thomas went into the back of me, which kind of benefited me more than anything. I think I get contact warning for that, which is kind of risky because I do not need to be getting a black flag in a 10-minute race. The black flag. The penalty is this. It's not. Yeah. Anyway, accidentally just hit a button and like reset something. I'm not really sure I just did that. Yeah, but ABCs are brilliant when you go behind the person and you cause contact, but here you just get a immediate black flag, and that's kind of your race over unless you're like God and can pull back all the time you lost. But yeah, still struggling here, but it's like I'm working on it and putting away, but not by like any sort of, I'm like putting away by like 0.005 for that, and I don't think that, like Thomas Pro told differently, it's like, you know, this, yeah, you can hear me there, I'm struggling so much. He actually gets up me inside them, I'm just about holding it around the outside, and my skills make come out here when I put the foot all the way down and use the fast benefits. I put away here, look over my shoulder, he's gone, and I'm like, I wasn't proud of my drive, to say the least. Like, to have to race and like be from the left side of the track all the way to the right side of the track in like half a second and just sort of being all over the place, it was not really what I'm trying to, like, how I'm trying to like make myself as a racer. I tried to make myself clean, you know, like make sure my overtakes are done like elegantly and shit, you know what I mean? Yeah, it wasn't quite happening, it was kind of rough. But anyway, we move. I'm slowly getting a bit more control. Going down the hill a bit better. He has some good lines. I'm like, oh, maybe this can be it. This can be alright. I pull away. He actually backs off. Like, I was doing that, like, I was driving that before. He backed off. That is a madness. But to be fair, Thomas is an extremely consistent driver. It makes sense why he's won so many championships though. It's because he is extremely consistent. I think I saw that it was coming to closer stages, so I'm like, okay. Now I'm gonna have to start defending for like my life. So I'm slowly backing him into the pack, and if the pack catches up and I'm struggling, that means I've got to try and fend off so much more people. So, you know, I got to be careful here. I'll pick my battles carefully. Yeah, I'm still ahead though. At this point, I'm doing what I can with what I'm doing because I don't think it was. I think blaming the car is 90% of the time stupid because it's just an excuse, and then I'm full of excuses most of the time. So I'm trying to cut down on that part. I think I was just driving extremely poorly. I wasn't really like adapting to how the car was driving. The car's braking was extremely sensitive, and I should have been braking earlier and more smoothly to try and then for now the braking's not slowed down so sharply, which I think I was eventually doing. But coming through here, I'm trying to like throw it in. The rear wasn't really sticking, and that might have been because of the cold temperatures. Therefore, I could have done something differently. Maybe taking the more shallow lines and like counteract the wide angle roll instead. I didn't really explain all that well, but yeah, about 2 minutes there, so I got like 4 laps. My heart was kind of in my mouth at this point. I'm like, I kind of need to just do something good. The first 2 corners I was still keeping quick, so it kind of let me. I was kind of like my breather. I think I was doing. I wasn't even doing the fastest sectors. So that's a lot. But yeah, the final was so tough. Like, I think I'll remember this race for so long because it was genuinely like, it was so tough to like drive, and I think a lot of it was on me. But yeah, it's just another lesson. Like, I know there's a lot of new people that will watch me, and they'll think. I don't know, they'll probably think I'm pretty good about it, but it's like, I've been driving, oh fuck me, what is that? Oh my god, that was disgusting. I should probably be commentating in the last few laps, but anyway, yeah, new drivers and that, like, I've been doing this 3 years, I don't know, like 2.5 years. Well, I've been doing it for years now, and I still have a lot to go. I'm nowhere near a perfect driver, like, not the slightest. But you will eventually improve. And then you'll get to a point where you can be pretty consistently in the top 5. But yeah, basically you'll need to perfect like one lap things, whatever. Is this the last lap? No, this one is. Okay. Final lap now. Thomas is right on the back of me. He is going to use that, try and throw everything he can at me. I'm going to look over my shoulder here to see where he is. No, I don't, never mind. Alright, because I know I have a pretty good exit out there while I'm on that. I don't even look over my shoulder. I'm driving this last lap so confidently, even though I'm not confident in the slightest. But yeah, I'm going to try and sort of stay in front of him here. And I'm like, you know, if that's my strong point, I don't need to like do any double takes or whatever. But coming down here, this is my weak point. This is where I need to be careful. I'm going to go for a shallower line here so he can't get past me. I'll get a shit exit if I'm looking at my shoulder. He's going to be right there with me. I'll go from an extremely shallow line, but I'm going to slow it right down on the apex so it's going to ruin any chance of momentum he can coming out that corner. Now this is the final stretch. My car's fast enough, and here's the win. Damn, you really couldn't see my hand for that. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's going to show it, but I actually apologised to him after. I'm like, yeah, my driving was so poor after that. Shake of his hand, that was cool. You couldn't really see it, but I was doing a thing where you like wave your hands in the number one position, like when you have your finger up. That was kind of cool. But yeah, Club 100 video coming up soon.
That was my worst driving yet.
Yeah, I knew straight after that. Holy shit, that was awful. But I won. That's another trophy for the shelf, even though my shelf's full. Got some pretty exciting stuff coming up. Or you didn't hear it from me. What's all that exciting stuff about? I don't know. You have to find out. Anyway, I'll see you lot in the Club 100 video. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't comment anything mean. I'm self-conscious about my eyes. See you later.
Mate, that was such awful defending. I just so shit there.
No, to be fair, I expected you to pull away, but you looked like you were struggling so
Yeah,
much.
I don't know. I couldn't slow it down as much as I wanted to. Like it was weird 'cause I put my foot down on the brake, and then there was like it go into lock pretty quick.
Me or Mark?
Wait, who's who?